unibody, turbos, hybrid drives, four-wheel drive. Let us rejoice. The new 4Runner has been shown. I was going to say arrived, but it hasn't arrived yet. It'll come this fall. But basically, they have a whole new design. And I mean all new. It's still going to share some of the same design features, like the upper back half of it's going to be the same as the other 4Runners were. It'll look like an updated 4Runner, and I hate to say that, but I'm glad that they kept it a 4Runner. They didn't change everything. They didn't overcorrect as far as updating goes, because they haven't updated that car for quite a while. One thing that they have changed is the drivetrain package. So now instead of having a V6, you now have the option of either a turbo 4-cylinder or a 4-cylinder hybrid. And I think that's nice. I think that the hybrid is going to be good because Toyota has had a hybrid engine, a hybrid system, for probably longer than any other car company. And I'm going to say probably, just in case there's some obscure car company that's been doing this for decades longer than Toyota, and you guys are going to blow me up in the comments, whatever. Toyota's been doing it for a long time. So I trust that hybrid system more than I trust their turbos. They haven't been doing turbos for a while. So I know that Toyota just wouldn't throw one out willy-nilly. They're going to do a whole bunch of testing on it. That makes sense. But I trust the hybrid more. I don't know about you guys. What do you think? It will still come in four-wheel drive, which is great. You're going to have all sorts of trim packages from the SR5 all the way up to the TRD Pro. You're going to have some limited options sprinkled around in there for people who don't really want to take it off-road, which drives me crazy, because why would you buy a 4Runner, which is going to be a body-on-frame vehicle? It's not going to be a unibody like their Highlander, which is going to ride softer, Highlander will, because it's a unibody. So they're going to have all the parts then tied to the actual body of the car. And that's going to actually smooth things out. Whereas the 4Runner is going to be a body-on-frame design, which means that you're going to be sitting on this metal ladder-looking thing, and that's going to give it more strength. That'll help it tow more. That's just how that setup goes. Most trucks, almost all trucks, are going to have that same body-on-frame design because it can tow more, because it's a rougher, heavy-duty vehicle. And that's the way the 4Runner is. And I'm glad they kept it that way, because they have the Highlander on the other side. So they've got that covered. But they needed to keep that 4Runner body on frame. Glad they did. We talked about styling, and I like it, but it's hard for me to say that's good, because everybody has their own taste on what they like, what they don't like. And it's interesting with the 4Runner, because it's been around for, I think, 40 years, something like that. So chances are you either have one or you know somebody who has one. So a lot of people have their thoughts on what they think it should look like. And if it doesn't look like the way they think it should look like, then they're upset. So I like it personally. What do you guys think? Let me know. But it's here. It's coming. 2 engine choices as of now, April 11th. They could add more. Who knows? That being the turbo 4-cylinder and that being the hybrid 4-cylinder. There's two options there. They kept body on frame. Everything's good there. Design, everything looks good to me. 4-wheel drive. I think you're good to go.